In this video, we will have a look at the Option.orElse function. Now, this function is used to combine two option values into a single option. And the rationale or the use case where this is helpful is if we have code where we want to select from a number of different input attributes, for example. Some of those might be missing, and we might have a waterfall kind of logic for the attribute that we ultimately want to select. So we might have a preference for the first attribute, but in case that's lacking, we have some sort of fallback in our code. Now, if we want to write code to utilize this, what we can do is to use the Option.orElse function. So to see how it works, let's first define a variable x, and we're going to say that this is sum 5. So it's going to be an integer option. Then we're going to define y, which is a second variable, and this one is going to be none. So this doesn't have a value in it. And then z, we're going to say that this is x sent into Option.orElse, like that, and then we provided the y value. Now, if I execute this, we're going to see, well, we'll see in a minute what we get, but we provide two attributes. One actually has a value and one is lacking, and we would expect that Option.orElse selects the x variable because we have actually a value here. And if we look at the output, we can see z here has a value of sum 5. So whenever we send it, an x variable that actually has a value, it's going to select that. And if it doesn't have it, it's going to select y. So if we switch these attributes around, we wouldn't expect to see much of a difference. Like, let's say we just switch the place here, like that. If I execute this, we see exactly the same output. So z still becomes sum 5. Now, where this becomes interesting is if we actually have a value for both of these attributes, like so, and we give them different values. If I execute this now, we can see the internal priorities that F# has. So you can see that the output here is sum 3. So whatever the attribute that we provide first here, that's going to be the one that has preference. So whenever x exists, we're going to select that. If it doesn't exist, we're going to select y. And in the event where both of these are lacking, none. And then we'll just copy that up here like this. If I okay, sorry. I need to give this some type. Let's just give it int option so that F# knows what to expect from z. If I now execute this, we get none here. Okay, so the first issue that I got there was just a type issue, but we can see that whenever both of these are none, the output that we get is none as well. So whenever the x attribute exists, we're going to select that. Whenever the x attribute is lacking, but we have the y attribute, we're going to select that. And whenever both are lacking, we're going to get none. So that's how you can combine different input attributes when you have a distinct ordering of how you want to select those.